30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gon' be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown, 8th floor, come down, hotel, lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m., check out. Might give her one foul, just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess in my schedule. Right. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Right. Half the Emirates need a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams closer than a match. And plus all your boys got expensive habits. Go. I know what they're thinking, they don't even gotta say it. Nope, they ain't thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at US Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the New Orleans Saints. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go, baby! Let's go! Mike's 47.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. And his first pass is incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore right there on the coverage. He was draped all over it.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that away and bring up second down.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had the incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Cousins now. This is Johnson. He's got it. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
45! 180! Mike, 47! Watch the screen! Watch the screen! Watch the screen!
Cousins on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan.
Yeah, that's how we do,
like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Here you go. Check.
Throwing on second and long. Cousins. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Mario Davis. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
Let's go! Let's go!
Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play.
Hey,
First
ready?
quarter,
You ready?
first drive,
54.
first interception thrown.
And that last
Put
one
him on the
better.
buses. That's Sammy!
49.
Hey, easy.
49. Check 49.
Mike.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to line up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Breeze. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he's taken down inside the 30. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Ready? Yellow waiting. Mike 54. Here we go, D. Ready, touch.
Now a first down carry. It's Guifarro. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
Come on.
The Blitz are still able to pick up a nice solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing, often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5.
Watch 54. I got him. 53. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4.
Man, that's trash.
Here's Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything compared to the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult pull to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
300.
A first down throw for Cousins. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of 40. They'll get 15 and the Vikings first down.
Don't say nothing.
Begin.
Check. Travis.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
3-0 after one on EA Sports.
With the score, Saints 3, Vikings nothing.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Slam. Lucky 48.
Pilot, 64.
47
First down, here's the
Go.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Demario Davis there on the stop.
Defense wins championship.
On second down, Cook. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
Hey, check Mike 47.
Following the good run by Cook. Here's another first and 10.
Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. He's coming. We got double up. Hey, yo. Check hot route. Hot. Check nickel. Lucky 50. Bang.
Cousins gives way to Cook. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
On the tackle.
Quaker
Tackled back at the 30-yard line.
47's the mic, boys. Check,
They'll try to throw now. Cousins.
Get some
And this one
penetration here.
hauled in by
Get some
Rudolph.
penetration.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense. And guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Receiver. Two. Bandit. 4-7's the mic. 4-7's the mic.
Hey, Alpha.
Stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
Looking to throw on second down. Cousins. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Dalvin Cook there to make the grab. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Vikings 7, Saints 3. Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And fortunate
Here
to
we
get
go.
points on the board last
Here I
time.
come
They did
again.
really
Here
well.
I come again. Here I come again.
Kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see
Ready.
if that offense can
95,
put
56.
6 on the board here.
54
We'll see.
Mike. What we got? What we got? 12, 12, 12. Tight dog. Tight dog.
On second down, Kamara.
Come on, come on. Run.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Boom. Bus stop.
Ready. Yellow waiting. Yellow
Coming
waiting.
up at halftime in a little less than 2
Watch the
minutes, we'll
car.
send you
Watch
to
the
Orlando
car.
where Jonathan
Check
Coachman is
13.
standing by.
Check
He'll have
13.
highlights and analysis
21, 21.
of this first half.
5-1.
54.
Bravo.
Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Wild Bill. Wild Bill. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4.
Now Breeze on third down. Ginn has it complete. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Breeze to another long-time vet, Ginn for the New Orleans first.
9 yards.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
I used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this, when he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore.
Right there,
Now
right
he
there.
understands
54
a little
Mike.
bit better.
Let's go, D. Big
He's
series
got
right
the
here.
first
We
down
gotta
and
step
more
it up.
past midfield. Ted Ginn's gonna go. Touchdown, New Orleans. Ted Ginn. 65 yards. And once again, the Saints are back out in front. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen. Took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead.
The Vikings take
Good
over
work, boys.
first
Let's
and
go.
10
Let's
at
go.
their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next
That's right,
drive
baby. They don't want
underway. It was still more than a minute to go, and now it's time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Cousins. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Hey, here I come. Here I come.
To throw his Cousins.
Check 15. Check 15.
And he's going to go down again. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long.
4-7's the mic.
3rd and long for Cousins. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Cameron Jordan able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Yo.
Spike, and he faked it. Gonna let it fly for Rudolph. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Ready.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. But what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field, you take a shot for the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I feel like I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you, you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
And Lutz puts this one through. And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25.
Yes, baby, let's go. Let's go.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you turn that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay, but in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that.
Don't be scared of
Bree's going to throw.
Watch the safety creep.
Finding Taysom Hill complete. And he's brought down after a very nice game.
Come on, fellas.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Ready. Little lady.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Vikings pick up the football.
Baby. Go easy.
So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's work done. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hold closer quickly at the end. Again, it's Kamara. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Ready. 5-8. 5-8. 40's the mic. Who there? Ready, tack.
There's Kamara trying to run for it. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
So statistically, both of these offenses have a hard time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right, you look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has
Come
ever
on
said
now,
best.
let's
We
go.
want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess that in the locker room, they talked about cleaning up some of the errors.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now Cook running right. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Not the start to the drive they were hoping for. That run doesn't get him much at all.
No, not at all. That leaves him with 3rd and long, which means you got to dial up something pretty good. Think your best player for the play that lets you run best.
Check, 47.
Cousins to throw.
I'm coming after you.
Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Well, we're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain the drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. It's a 49-yard punt, but subtract 9 there for the return.
Here we go.
And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10.
Ready?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they split the
Check,
upright
check.
size time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams.
Ready?
Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
He's checking,
Running right. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a gain of 16 yards. Back-to-back good plays on the move on 1st down. Now Kamara. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Let's do this.
The Saints 1st down there on a gain of 11.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Saints 1st down.
Ready? Yellow lady.
Before they can snap the time red zone on this 3rd quarter of play. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Ready? 95-56. 95-56. 54. Watch 54. Ricky. Ricky, ring.
Throwing on 1st down is Breeze.
Hey, turn it up.
That's going to be caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Ted Ginn. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out
all
further.
day, defense, all day. He's
Trying
trying
to run it here.
Checking crack.
And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for 2 is snuffed out. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
To try again after the sack. Cousins, and Diggs has it. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
You got him.
Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Cousins to his tight end Rudolph for a Viking first down. Well, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Again, it's Cook. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now. 1st and 10. Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Right at the 40. They'll run with Cook. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a first down.
Bring it. Bring it.
The 16-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Cook. And he showed a nice little juke, but then the window quickly closed. Von Bell up to make the tackle.
He's coming, double up.
2nd and 5 now. Cousins. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
They can't stop us.
Davis
They
coming in for the
cannot
sack
hold
that time.
us down.
I think
We're
normally
going to
we would
keep
talk
getting
about
set.
this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up with 3rd and long. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
Those faster passes when they're going that fast. Any hesitation as a quarterback with the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defender to grab as well.
But a moot point there is they were able to connect.
Back.
Ringo 48.
SOS.
80 weapon.
They'll run for it with Cook. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know, you
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
For Minnesota.
Yeah, the Saints are going to get to this one, so that should about do it. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 46-yard line.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Too fast, baby.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Come to my world. We want it. Come
13. Hey, kill. Right there.
Breeze is looking to throw.
I got one.
This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as the understanding where they are on the field?
Ready.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Watch the back. Under. Jam. Mike, get it.
Breeze to throw. And he can't get a throw. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2.
That's how we do it.
That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Ready.
Don't need it all back at once,
5-9.
but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Check. Shit.
Now Breeze. There he goes inside the 30. This is caught by Ginn. And down to the 16-yard line. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. Little insult to injury here late in the game. This to make it a 2-score game. And the kick is good. So you wonder how